Hey guys, thanks for showing up. In this video, I'm going to talk about the rear foot elevated split squat, also known as the Bulgarian split squat. I can't list all of its benefits in this video. There are too numerous. It is a fantastic exercise. It is amazing. This is just a picture of one of my reps that I did. You can see that front leg is in a nice 90-degree angle. It's a deep range of motion. It's a safe exercise. That back leg is just a rudder. Now, in this video, I'm mostly going to detail some of the dangers that this exercise has and a way for you to make them safer. The first issue is most people just arbitrarily pick a bench. Now, that height has not been calibrated to their body type at all. It has no reference to their femur height. I'm going to stop it right there. I'm pretty vertical. All the weight is on my front leg, and my back leg is just there for balance support, and there's not a lot of pushing available from that back foot. All the activity comes from that front foot, and when you stack it with weight vests and when you stack it with a load, it is a single leg exercise through a great range of motion that is awesome. Oh, I just changed it. This is me doing the same exercise on my Gazelle trainer. The difference is the Gazelle trainer allows my foot to move in free space. It's not fixed to the bench. You will find sometimes, quite often, when your foot is stuck on a static object like the bench, you can get a little bit of sharp pain in that hip because it's stretched, and that's becoming the fulcrum of the load. The great thing about having a Gazelle trainer is because it independently moves its levers, your leg, your back leg, can slightly move into negative space, thereby taking the strain off of that hip and that hip flexor. Remember, you're working the front leg, not the back leg. So why should the back leg be sore and hurt? And why should you put that back hip in a tremendous state of stretch when it's already at its end range of motion? I just think if you look at the range of motion and you look at the ability to stay vertical, just take a look at this rep. Boom. Very vertical. The back leg is not pushing at all. So with the weight vests and with a kettlebell in each arm, it's a really comprehensive exercise. Full range of motion, deep knee flexion and extension, deep hip extension and flexion. Actually, not a lot of hip flexion and extension, but some, moderate. Remember, it's a split squat, not a deadlift. If you only do one leg exercise, this should be it, and it is so good. The challenge is to make it as safe as we possibly can. If you've got a Gazelle trainer or you come here, great, we can start cooking with fire. If you don't have a Gazelle trainer, then what you need to do is find something that is low enough to not put that back hip under a tremendous stretch. I would rather you use a small 6-inch box or recycling bin as opposed to a standard bench that's going to really anteriorly tilt you forward and put that back hip on stretch. I just took a couple of pics of the different ranges of motion: deep squat angle, vertical torso. That's the way to go.